Hello and welcome to another car obsession vlog. Right, let's get onto the road in the Mazda MX-5. It's rather windy today and it's a bit chilly, but it's still not cold enough to have the roof up. So roof down as always. Let's adjust that sun visor. Let's start the mighty 1.8 litre engine and away we go. Now, quite annoyingly, as I was doing the exterior footage for the introduction for this video, this Honda Jazz decided to park right next to me. No reason, because there's plenty of parking, but anyway, you have to work around such things. Talking of working around things, I'm afraid in my haste to leave my flat this morning to get to work, I left my clip-on mic at home. So hopefully you can still hear me. I'm hoping the wind noise isn't too bad, because obviously the roof is down because it has to be. It's the law. I've always said that as long as it's above freezing and it's dry, you've got to have the roof down. Anyway, on to the main topic of today's vlog, as I try to negotiate this rather bumpy terrain. So look at all the parking down here. All this parking, and they chose to park right next to me. Yeah, cheers for that. The Werther's original crew. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I digress already. So I want to do these vlogs on a weekly basis because I do rather enjoy doing them, in all honesty. But yeah, like I say, let me get on to the topic for today. As the title suggests, I need your help and I need some inspiration. So I'm sure many of you are aware, bit of a ditch. I'm sure many of you are aware that the Mazda MX-5 is sadly going up for sale next month. I'm not going to get too bogged down in this video about why it's being sold, but I will just quickly summarise. Basically, I can't afford to run two cars on a long-term basis, and I'm keeping the Ibiza because that's on finance and is a much more practical car. So yes, that means the Mazda MX-5 does of course have to make way. So with it potentially going next month, obviously December isn't the best time to sell a soft top convertible. I'm fully aware of that, but hopefully it won't stick around for too long. As much as I want to keep it, I don't want to have to pay for another year's of insurance, but obviously, you know, that can be cancelled. Yeah, so yes, like I say, it will be going next month. So I want the car to have some kind of send-off, some kind of last hurrah, so to speak. And if truth be told, I really struggled to come up with some sort of idea of what to do. Now, I know what I want to do. I would love to do a track day because, you know, when I bought the car, one of the very first things I thought of was track day. But what's this guy doing? A random guy just walking in the middle of the road. Okay. Apologies guys, I'm just looking at my wing mirror to see what's going on. That is very, very random. Anyway, I don't know what that was all about. So I wanted to take on a track day. Now, of course, that is still a possibility, but it's not really a viable one, purely because I really don't think it's fair to hand the keys of this car to a new owner after I've bragged it on a race circuit. I just don't think that's really, really sportsmanlike, don't you think? I'm sorry, I could not resist. The roads are a little bit damp and they're a little bit greasy, which means that the MX-5 can be rather playful. Hence my really immature, schoolgirl-like giggle. But yes, I've lost my train of thought. Yes, so. M140i, just listen to that straight six engine. Good work, sir, good work. So, the other reason why I didn't really want to take it on a track day, other than the fact that I don't really want to, you know, completely rag it before I sell it, is, well, cost. That's another one. I haven't really got money to do a track day at the moment. and also time. We are, let's see what the date today is, the 4th of November, and that gives me just a month to book, pay for and prepare for a track day, and that's not really enough time. I just wouldn't be able to get the money, I wouldn't really be able to get the money generated in time to make it viable, which is a real pity, because I would love to see what this car is able to do on track, but such is life. So the track day is a possibility, but it's a very unlikely possibility. Another idea I had was to take it on a road trip, but again, that needs planning, that needs time, and that also needs money. And I'm short of time and money, sadly, so I will be honest with you, I don't know if that's going to work out either. And if I'm going to be honest with you guys, those were my only two options, well, my only two ideas in my head: track day or road trip. The road trip is a more likely option than the track day, but even then, I don't know if I'd be able to get that to work, if I'm going to be honest with you. So yeah, that's why I've drafted in you guys to try and give me some ideas and some inspiration. Now, I do want some realistic options, so I don't want any comments like, "Oh, take it on a demolition derby because, well, that's no good," or "take it banger racing." No. So I've just been distracted by going past Roman's. Got a bright yellow Audi R8 V10 Plus. Got a McLaren 720S in there. Oh yes, lots and lots of car porn right there. So yes, I really wanted your suggestions, guys, and for you to provide me with some inspiration, because at the moment I'm really stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't want to simply sell this car and for that to be allowed. I want some kind of final celebration, some one last do or die sort of experience. But like I said, it can't be anything that's going to be too costly, but it also can't be anything that's going to be too hard on the car either. Now, this car has been well used. It's over 132,000 miles, which may seem like a lot, but don't forget this car is 17 years old, and for former owners, they were an older couple and they used it as their daily driver, so that's why it's got so many miles on the clock. But because it's been well used, it's also been well maintained, and the last owners cared for it very, very well. So I don't want anything that's going to be too taxing for the car. But having said that, oh, great indication, mate, brilliant, well done. But having said that, I really don't know. I really, really don't know. Definitely need to get my thinking cap on. But other than that, guys, I don't really think there's much else to include in this video. I don't want to keep it, I don't want to make the video too long. I've got plenty more to say, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you know what they say, less is more. So I think I will save my thoughts for another video. But yes, like I say, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, let's rub our heads together, so to speak, and get some ideas of how to give this Mazda MX-5 a fitting send-off. Anyway, I will conclude there. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't done already, please subscribe for more car obsession.